The GreenWave project is a 24-monthly project which aims to address the issue of youth unemployment, and support young people opening new routes for them, in the green economy. With the GreenWave project, we not only raise the awareness of environmental challenges, but also promote the acquisition of green competencies, knowledge and attitudes. During the project duration, eco-friendly responsible young people will adopt green habits and practices that will support them in their life with an impact on their families, the community they live in, and the economy. The project aims at addressing youth unemployment, as a consequence of the economic crisis, through engaging young people in entrepreneurship education, combined with responsibility towards the environment. One of the first steps towards our goal was to explore successful good practices, initiatives and green enterprises in the participating countries, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Greece, Portugal, and Ireland. They will serve as an inspiration for our young audience. The second step was to research the main competences young people and youth workers lack in order to be able to establish their own green business or find the dream green job. In this video, we will introduce to you green initiatives and enterprises from Greece, as well as the Greek results from our green entrepreneurial audit for young people and youth workers. You can also watch our other videos and get familiar with green initiatives and green enterprises in the other partners countries. Green cases, Greece. Climis Company. Main activity is the production of lime products, which are separated in two categories. Quicklime, which is used in a form of powder to agriculture sector as a fertilizer, and putty lime which used as a building material in construction sector. Climis Company uses in efficient way natural resources, without interfere to the life cycle of olive trees. Every year the olive trees provide us olive fruits, and by using the olive pips, we create heating energy and a new product, the olive barbecue briquettes. This is a way to tackle deforestation. 2. Papastratos, Philip Morris. In their factory, they constantly monitor their emissions of gaseous pollutants, the environmental effects of tobacco cultivation, and all the relevant environmental indicators in their activities. They renovated the administrative building, aiming at saving energy, they use renewable resources, and they are engaged in reducing CO2 emissions. 3. Eco Greece. ECO's primary mission is to contribute to the creation of an inclusive society, free from prejudice and discrimination, which will be in the position to develop and grow sustainably. ECO's team has experience in the management and coordination of national and international projects and initiatives, including quality assurance, dissemination and sustainability planning. 4. Metro EB. Metro EB was, and still is, a purely Greek company, with a family-owned stock composition, which supports the Greek worker, the Greek entrepreneur, the Greek producer, and the Greek consumer, highlights Greek products and small Greek producers, and employs thousands of workers. 5. Hellenic Society for the Protection of Nature. Is the oldest national environmental, non-governmental organization in Greece, active continuously since its founding, in 1951, for the conservation of our natural environment. Its mission focuses on direct actions and initiatives, to increase awareness and participation of the public, and to ensure effective protection of our precious natural heritage. 6. Iota Deals Resort. Ideal Resort, member of the Greek Tourism Confederation, is one of the best luxury independent villa complex in Europe, with exemplary service, and has received numerous important awards. Their mission is to exceed their guests' expectations, for an unforgettable, relaxing experience, in a comfortable and luxurious villa, with the best possible service, within an exceptionally peaceful and green environment. Green enterprises in Greece. 1. Big Solar SA. Big Solar's product portfolio includes photovoltaic system equipment, air-to-water and geothermal heat pumps, central cooling/heating systems, natural gas and biomass boilers, cogeneration generators, solar thermal and hybrid PV systems, energy storage systems as well as equipment LED lighting for every use. 2. TEDRA. TEDRA Group specializes in the design, construction, operation and maintenance of technical and environmental projects, as well as advanced technologies for waste management and recovery. More green examples are Bioagros, Vitex, ACA Lightning Apostolidis Group, Brainbox Technology, Calpac, CPC Engineering, Ecosun, Ergomic, Intricart, Kephilus Sparta, Climatism, Survey Digital Photovoltaics, Kalimpari SA, Cena's Company, Lambda Foods SA, Cretan Olive Mill, Ingai SA, Sophie. Next, we would like to present to you the findings about the knowledge, skills and attitude of E&U on the topic green entrepreneurship. In March to April 2022, we conducted a green entrepreneurial audit, which aimed to explore the main competencies that young people and youth workers lack, in order to be able to establish their own green business, or find the dream green job. Here are the Greek results from our survey. 91% of the participants were between 18 and 29 years old, 9% were over 30. 47% were female, 50% were male. 22% of them are currently involved in youth work, 75% of the participants would like to establish a green business, initiative or project. Around 65% of our participants are very familiar with eco-entrepreneurship, while none answered that they are not familiar at all. We can see that 70% of the people who took part in our survey are very familiar with the concept of circular economy, and they perfectly can implement this idea in their future projects. As we all know, nowadays the problem with climate change is very popular, and almost all of the participants really understand this concept. Only 3% don't understand the concept of sustainable development. As it is already written above, people who took part in this survey are young people, students or youth workers, so we can say that they can easily adapt to a new working team. 80% of them answered that they can do it easily. More than a half of our participants thinks they can pretty easily implement the sustainable development model in their future projects. Participants mentioned as main obstacles for the success of an eco-business the lack of funding and lack of field-specific knowledge. Most relevant aspects to consider when creating an eco-business are promoting nature, to acknowledge that humans are part of nature, and adaptability, to manage transitions and challenges in complex sustainability situations. As acquired skills, participants stated that you can analyze and assess arguments, ideas, actions and scenarios, to determine whether they are in line with evidence and values, in terms of sustainability. And you can look at various sources of evidence, and assess their reliability, to form opinions about sustainability. Followed by the previous question, most of the people think that they are concerned about the short and long-term impacts of personal actions on others and the planet, and they are concerned about unpredictable cascade effects of human actions. The biggest motivation to develop a green business is to contribute to a better world and earn money. And lastly, when there is an environmental problem that has to be solved, our participants will inform and request an action from the authorities, from city/community, and they will prepare a plan to solve the problem via a project of their own, and they would know where to look for funding. As a conclusion from our findings, the project consortium created the GreenWave competence framework. The topics defined in this framework will be further developed in multimedia training, pack for blended capacity building, and application with augmented reality features for green entrepreneurs. The training pack will consist of two main parts, entrepreneurial and green part. Each part will include